Really digging the vibe of the room here tonight. Like, we're gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground, right? This is actually my first time doing stand-up comedy. It's actually my first time holding a real microphone. I always imagined it would feel like gripping onto 9 cold, hard, unforgiving inches of robot cock. But it's not like that at all, so this night's already been a letdown for me. I actually spent the past 2 weeks practicing talking into a hairbrush in a bathroom mirror. And that was pretty tough because I've never liked the man that I've seen in the reflection. My dad heckled me. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, I'm trying to take a shit." And I was like, "Chill out, dude, I've seen your dick like 4 times, it's no big deal." Then my mom would chime in from the living room. "You guys both stink, make sure you spray when you're done in there." That's a little bit far-fetched. It was actually a public restroom, and it was a homeless man that was heckling me. So I did what most people do in that situation, like kicking in the stall door and saying, "You remember this face?" before knocking him out with a stiff uppercut. Didn't even have the chance to pull up his pants. This year's been pretty rough for my love life. I broke up with a girlfriend of 4 years, and my world came crashing down like a pile of bricks. And I say that literally because she was made entirely out of Lego. It was actually pretty easy at first, and then I realized I was all alone to pick up the pieces, and that sucked. The worst part is, too, that bitch took me for all I was worth. I knew I should have made her out of Mega Blocks and saved a few bucks, but you live and you learn and you move on. It's probably for the best anyway. She was a little mentally unstable. After I got myself back together, I tried dating the traditional way. That didn't work out so well. So I think now I'm a clean shave, a chain wallet, and an eyebrow ring away from converting to lesbianism now. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for in a relationship anymore. I think I just want someone to use up my extra concert tickets because I just buy pairs in advance, but I gotta sell them at an extreme discount at the last minute, either to a stranger or give them to my mom. The last time I had to do that was actually probably the worst moment of my life. I went alone to see Bryan Adams at an outdoor music festival. And immediately I got swept into a sea of just rekindled young lust. It was disgusting. Like, I had to cling onto a stack of empty beer cups like it was a piece of floating driftwood, so that I didn't get pulled down from the waves of power chords and nostalgia. I ended up getting washed over to a pair of old wrinkly lovebirds, and they started swaying to heaven. Her arm was touching me the entire time, like trembling, as he whispered sweet nothings into like both of our ears. I don't even think he realized I could hear everything he was saying. He was like, "How about we go over to the Spinning Pumpkin afterwards? You can give me an aggressive hand job like you did that one time in '73. And I was like, "This is fucked," but like I kind of want to help them spin the table and witness this. At one point, it was during Straight from the Heart, I had to hold in my urine, like a long overdue fart. A stranger's hand, our fingers were like intertwined and everything. I had to hold in like real tears from trickling down my face. It was so beautiful. But I also felt like I had to hold the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like, it was the exact moment that I knew I had to turn to online dating to find true love, like in a Bryan Adams song. So I did. I signed up for Plenty of Fish, which I feel is a natural habitat for a guy like myself. It's just full of guys with the physiques of tree stumps that are just rotten to the core like me. And then there's just like tall, twiggy, skinny dudes and other guys that look like rejects from like firemen's calendars. It's such a grim landscape for women. It looks kind of like a forest that was ravaged by the Alberta wildfires this year.
Too soon!
The thing I found the weirdest though is that they set the age limit to 99 years old. Like, what is this, a board game? You may as well include 9-year-olds as well and just make it a family fun night altogether. Like, really, they can't even remember their own children's names. You're telling me they're going to remember both a password and a username like Seabreeze1928? Like, maybe they just thought they were ordering dinner from like a hospital menu. Like, I think I'm going to pass on the soup tonight. Sign me up for plenty of fish instead. I find the messaging on there gets really repetitive. It's probably because most of them are just suffering from severe cases of dementia. I did hit it off with this one spry 92-year-old though, and it went well for a while, and then after a few weeks, she just cut off contact altogether. She frickin' ghosted me, guys. I found out she actually passed away and literally haunted me from another realm. The mall dates, they suck. Like, we just kind of wander around in the middle of the day for like 3 hours, nothing gets accomplished. But Silent Film and Chill is actually quite good. And I feel like the dinner dates are great, like they're always discounted. And I can either like steal their secret family recipes from them, or they'll just like hand me a crisp $20 bill for a birthday that didn't even happen. The best date I had on Plenty of Fish actually happened this week. It ended with me running for a departing midnight bus with a full erection after making out in a park gazebo for 15 minutes. My date actually left at 11:30, but it turns out that homeless man from the first joke did in fact remember my face, and his fat lip tasted great on mine.